After President Donald Trump's first pick for DC prosecutor, Ed Martin, failed, surprisingly, with the help of Tom Tillis and several other prominent Republican senators. So apparently Ed Martin was their line to be, too much because he was absolutely weaponizing the justice system. It's okay, though. Trump has reached into the bottom of the Fox News barrel to pick his new DC prosecutor, because for DC prosecutor, you can't just have someone in that role acting forever, or else, he would. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a shelf life. And so Martin, if he hadn't been, or, since he didn't get confirmed, he was on his way out anyway. So now they had to pick someone else. Who did they pick, Mike?
Judge Judy
Pirro. Yes. Judge Jeanine, taking to his platform Truth Central.
I'm genuinely excited. I love Judge Jeanine Pirro, even though she's a terrible human being. Like, if you knew her on an interpersonal level, she'd be like the funniest drunk aunt. If you can like tolerate her, I think that the drunkenness makes her more lovable. When she's sober, she's like the most racist person ever and the most homophobic person ever. But when she has a couple of drinks in her, she's like super loving. She's super kind. This is like my fan fiction of Judge Jeanine Pirro. I'm a huge fan of what I've envisioned in my brain about her. Sorry, that's
that's hilarious. That's hilarious. But okay, before I get to that in her drunkenness, because it's definitely alleged drunkenness, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be accused of defamation or something.
Right.
So we're accused. Before we get to that, though, I do want to read Trump's announcement for this, or some of them. Oh, by the way, the comment here, let me just read this first. Boofed It writes, Judge Wine Mom.
Oh, I love that. That is the energy that she brings. I wouldn't say wine mom. She brings very strong, like, auntie energy, but also like grandma as well. I'm mixed. Like, for me, it'd probably be auntie because I'm a boomer. I'm very old, but like I could see her being like a grandma as well.
Yeah, the drunken grandma. Now, Trump said, I am pleased to announce that Judge Jeanine Pirro will be appointed interim United States Attorney for the District of Columbia, because, again, she is going to have to get approved by the Senate, confirmed by the Senate. So, oh boy, those will be fun, those hearings. In addition to her legal career, Janine previously hosted her own Fox News show, Justice with Judge Janine, for 10 years. It's currently co-host of The Five, one of the highest rated shows on television, which I'm reading this because this really shows you why Trump chose her to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He probably
and it's
likes
all
The Five.
Has to do with her being on TV.
Yeah. He loves her show.
Yep. Janine is incredibly well qualified for this position and is considered one of the top district attorneys in the history of the state of New York. She's in a class by herself. Congratulations, Janine. Yeah, it's probably because people might not want to be near her in her class.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'd agree with that, but for different reasons than Donald Trump.
From 1995 to 2004, talking about her qualifications, Piro did serve as the district attorney of Westchester County, New York, and in 2006 unsuccessfully ran as the Republican candidate for Attorney General of New York. I didn't know that. Because, again, all we know of Judge Janine is that she is likely always smashed on air
and
is funny to watch. Okay.
And in her cameos, have you ever seen her cameos?
Oh,
that's the peak Janine Pirro content right there. She has the longest millennial pauses imaginable, always completely drunk, allegedly. They are the best Janine Pirro content you can find. I swear to God, you can watch those cameos for hours.
So this is where, because I was wondering, like, wait, you're getting like anti-grandma energy from her. Like, where are you getting this? Because if you watch her show, she's unhinged.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's the cameos. Oh, and don't get me wrong, I love her show too. I mean, this is the woman who brought us Demon Rats. She was like, we need to call Democrats Demon Rats. And I thought that was the most clever thing I've ever heard. Loved her ever since. But the cameos are really where she shines. Like, honestly, I spent a Twitch stream just like 30 minutes going through her cameos and couldn't get enough. She's truly talented. If she's not confirmed, I might go protest.
She's in a class all by herself with the cameos.
Yeah.
But okay, so on a serious note, though, this is yet another example, because I love to call this the Fox News presidency, because I mean, look at all the people. I mean, yes, she's the newest pickled pick for the Trump administration, joining Pete Hegseth, of course. So yeah, they're gonna get smashed together probably.
Oh yeah.
But then you have Shawn Duffy. He's the Secretary of Transportation.
Oh, I forgot about him as well. Yeah, he's from Fox News. Previously from The Real World or Road Rules, was it? One of those MTV shows.
I think it was Real World.
Okay.
Yeah. Kimberly Guilfoyle, the best is yet to come. Okay. She's the nominee for ambassador to Greece. And you got Dan Bongino, deputy director for the FBI. Dan freaking Bongino.
I can't believe that the deputy director to the FBI has been blocked on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should be proud of that or feel threatened.
You should probably be like, you know what? That is against my First Amendment rights. Okay. He cannot block me. He is an official of the government. And that's my First Amendment right to have him unblock me so I can call him names.
Yeah, all I did was say that his head looks like a GameCube. I was quoting Maro, who said that he looks like the brave little toaster. He has like a square head, and I thought it was hilarious. So he blocked me because I said he has the GameCube head. Like, don't be a little snowflake.
Say, hey, you know what? GameCube people like GameCubes. Okay, I mean,
it could be worse.
When I grew up, I didn't have a GameCube. I was a PlayStation person. Right, but GameCube had a lot of solid entries, though.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of solid Mario games.
Luigi's Mansion was a launch game, along with Wave Race, Blue Wave. Solid titles. I was a GameCube kid, so
there you go. That's near and dear to your heart. That should have been taken as a compliment by Dan Bongino.
Take it that way.
Not get it.
No, some people just don't know how to take a compliment.
They really don't. It's sad. But there's more, by the way. Tammy Bruce was apparently a Fox News contributor. She's the spokesperson for the State Department now. And then we have good old...
Oh, she is from Fox News. I thought she looked familiar. I didn't put that together. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then you had Mike Huckabee, who is the U.S. ambassador to Israel, because of course he is. Richard Grenell is Trump's special presidential envoy for special missions. I don't know those. Don't know what that is. But Tom Homan, the so-called border czar, right? This guy was a Fox News contributor and commentator for years. Commentator, I should say. In fact, during Trump's first term, Homan also served as the acting director of ICE between 2017 and 2018, then became a contributor at Fox News, where, of course, he talked about how much he hates immigrants. Basically.
It's crazy how much more like Nazi-like he's become over the years. I mean, he was always very Hitlerian, but he's just really been so much more bloodthirsty and overt these past couple of months.
Well, I think it's because he feels emboldened to be
for sure
himself. The masks,
absolutely.
I mean, we talk about the masks being pulled off, but like that's a really good example of the mask being pulled off. Okay?
Yeah.
He's like, finally, I get to be as racist and Nazi-like as I've always felt like. Yes.
It's like if Hitler and Elmer Fudd had a baby, you'd have Tom Homan.
Oh, that's horrible.
I mean, I'm wrong.
Imagery right there. Of course, we also have Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. Of course.
Big fan of Tulsi as well. I used to be a Tulsel.
Yeah?
A little bit.
No kidding. No kidding. Yeah, I don't know. Back in the day, I was kind of like, okay, well, she's all right, I guess. But she did something good. But then it was all career.
The red flags
stuff.
popped up so quickly,
Uh-huh.
and the way they tried to bury the red flags was another red flag in and of itself. Yeah, the presidential campaign kind of sunk her with the left, which is why she's now a Republican.
Right winger. Yeah. Isn't that weird? You got the left to fascist pipeline.
Yeah, the Bernie to Trump. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. I know, it's crazy. But there's more. Sergio Gore's director of the Presidential Personnel Office. That's a former Fox News booker and producer. So, okay. Sebastian Gorka, deputy assistant to the president and senior director for counterterrorism, who's a Fox News contributor.
He also has
Monica Crowley. What's that?
Gorka has me blocked. Like, what the fuck?
Who hasn't blocked you from the Trump administration?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy because they can't see, the shit talking that I'm doing to black bag me and kidnap me. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise.
Well, I was gonna say but I want them to see me make fun of them. But then, yeah, the whole.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah. So that's a good point.
They might drone strike you.
Well, I guess it kind of would be a little epic because you would think that it would be one of those galvanizing moments in American history.
It would be awesome to be like the first American drone striked in America. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you'd get some clout. You get views from that content right there.
that is content for sure. Monica Crowley is a nominee for State Department Chief of Protocol. She's a contributor. Dr. Janet Nishawat is a former nominee for Surgeon General. Morgan Ortagus, who's a deputy United States Special Envoy to the Middle East. And again, these are all former Fox News people. So again,
that's a lot. Wow.
Donald Trump sees someone on Fox News and he immediately has to hire them. It's amazing. Imagine though, if Biden had done that for people at MSNBC. You know what I'm saying?
It's the opposite with Democrats. They get hired and then they work for MSNBC, not the other way around.
Exactly. And just imagine too, and this is crazy pants right here. All right. Imagine a president picking someone from independent progressive media. We got
I literally can't imagine that.
Mike Figueredo over here working in the White House. Would never happen in a million years because Democrats actually hate independent progressive media. But
I feel like that position is a very gross position where you have to lie for the administration. If I were the press secretary, I'd be like, well, you know what? Actually, you have a good point. I think that the president fucked up here. I'll talk to him about that. I don't agree with that, but this is the line that they're telling me to give you. But you shouldn't buy it. It sounds like bullshit to me. I'd have to do it that way.
That's fresh honesty, though. I think people would actually appreciate that. Not the people not your bosses, but certainly the American people would probably appreciate that quite a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I would.
Yeah, me too. Let's get some, honesty up here, right? If we had honesty about, President Biden while he was running his, re-election campaign, then, well, maybe we wouldn't be in this particular mess.
Yeah. I'll be honest, Jack. I'm dying, but I still want to run. So, I would have been like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah. Maybe that's not a good idea for you to run.
Yeah. If he stops doing the genocide, I'll give him the old age thing.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you become a member on our YouTube page, you become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.